First of all, what's your name?
My name is Munir. I'm from Bejan village, but I teach in Ibn Sina. It's a high school in Nahif, and I'm really pleased to be there.
You know, the project is called Communicating Peace, and it is supported by the USAID and Lغفعات حبيبة, as you know, and in partnership with Keshiv from Jerusalem, we organized this project for 2 years. First of all, do you think really the 2 days, this course is important for you as a teacher, as an educator?
Certainly. I think this program is one of the best programs that I have seen in my life. I did not participate in many of them. However, this is one of the best programs that I have participated in. I think this program can give us a lot of ideas about what other people think about the rest of the people around the world. Certainly when you speak about the two groups here, when we are speaking about the Arabs and Jews. So I think it is very good and very significant program, and I really recommend most of the teachers around Israel. Doesn't matter whether we are talking about Arabs teachers or Jewish teachers, I really recommend them to come and participate in this kind of program.
How was the atmosphere in the course?
Certainly the atmosphere was great. We almost had the chance to break all the barriers that we previously had. We didn't have the chance to speak about many different issues that usually come up, and I think it is one of the most important things that you have to speak about, the deep things that stay down there, and probably you don't have the chance to speak about them somewhere else. So I really recommend for the teachers to come and participate.
Do you think that the 2 days did it deepen, the attitude that you can understand more the other?
Certainly.
The other can be Jewish, can be...
Yeah, certainly. It is very important for the people to understand that there is always the other side. It is very important to know how to perceive the other side. It's
how to include, maybe also?
How also to include things and to perceive the people. Usually when a teacher comes into a class and he really doesn't know what to teach, and sometimes he has some kind of fear where he thinks that these are things that he cannot speak about or teach. All of a sudden when you come to a program like that, you see that all the barriers are down and you are able to speak about everything that you didn't have the chance to speak about previously.
And you continue to respect the other and to listen?
Certainly. Personally, I used to respect the rest of the people. It doesn't matter whether I'm Arab or Jews. But now, after this program, I think it enhanced this feeling in me. Now I have this kind of idea.
You mean more empathy?
More empathy. I can show more understanding to the rest of the people. And I think it is really one of the most important things.
Very good. Before you came to the project, can you tell me, did you used to read only one source? And after the project you read more than one source,
To tell you the truth, that I'm not a man of newspaper. Usually I almost do not scan newspapers. But sometimes when you happen to have a newspaper in your hands, and you usually scan the things. You probably look at the captions, you look at the titles, you look at the highlights, but you don't deeply go inside it. Today, after those 2 days, I think that I have learned something. It is not the captions, it is not the picture.
Are you going to implement the tool, the methods?
Certainly. Today, I think I'm going to deepen in reading. And not only that, I'm going to teach my students how to deal with the newspapers. And if I had the chance, I would probably speak in front of the teacher as well. So,
can you tell me really the strong points of the 2 days,
The strong sides?
The strong sides.
Okay. We have some, from my point of view, having this kind of dialogue among people is one of the most influential things, one of the biggest things that we have, one of the strongest things that we have in this program. Dealing with things, making things come up from inside. There were many different things, so I probably didn't have the chance to speak about. We probably were afraid to speak about. But today, I think after this program, teachers can be able to speak about it freely.
Very good. Tell me, do you, from now on, you will read not only headlines, but you will be more critical to the text,
Certainly. I'm going to use the tools that I had in this program. I'm going to be a little bit more critical. I'm going not only to read the captions, not only to read the title, I'm going to make this kind of comparison between the title and what is written inside, what is embedded inside.
I see that there is a paradox sometimes between the title and the text.
It turned out to be that we didn't know that sometimes there are a lot of differences between the title and what is written inside the article itself.
And now you are more aware.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly I'm more aware of it and I'm going to implement it.
Very good.
Talk about education, for example. The small article, the small lecture that we had about Paulo, it really gave me some kind of insight.
Paulo Freire.
Yeah, Paulo Freire. I think it gave me some kind of influence. It gave me some kind of enlightenment. It really had enlightened me, and I think this lecture gave me also a tool in terms of education. What are the things that I'm going to emphasize, to implement?
It's operative.
Yeah, more operative.
Not only theories.
No, not only theories, because theories, we have many different theories. But once when you come to the class and you are standing in the front of the students, you really want to put across something. You have to really give something to the students. And I think if you are talking about the operative class here, we are talking about operative terms, certainly the program had given me a lot of tools in order to implement this.
Yeah, I want to thank